Hello and welcome to CS4010, the Structural Dynamics and Finite Element Method. As the name says its own, in this subject we are going to have two parts. The Structural Dynamics, which lasts for about 6 weeks, and the Finite Element Method, which lasts for about 7 weeks. In the first part, we are going to revise the Australian standard, the 1170.4, the earthquake design code. And we also will study some basic concepts of the structural dynamics. In the second part, we are going to study the most popular numerical algorithm, the finite element method. And we are going to use ANSYS as a simulation tool. ANSYS is arguably the most powerful tool for simulation in the world. It has been used in many sections of engineering like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, hydraulic engineering, and even astronomy. And to understand the algorithm, we are going to make some programming code. And MATLAB will be used for this task. In this subject, you are going to submit workbooks and assignment. Workbook will come from your weekly tutorial. You are going to ask to address some task, and you have to attach your submission into the workbook. You don't have to submit a workbook quickly, just at the due date. But it may be a wise thing to do if you do the weekly tutorial right after you have learned it, so you don't have a lot of work to do later. And you also have to submit assignment. In the structural dynamics, your assignment may be some earthquake design like this. Or in finite element method, you're going to submit some other earthquake design like this. I don't have any textbook for this subject, but if you need something for further reading, I think for structural dynamics, if you want to be a structural engineer in the future, I recommend these textbooks. For finite element method, there are plenty of textbooks and I don't know which is better, but I learned from this textbook. The subject will be taught online, so you don't have to come to class. However, the attendance rate is really important and a good motivation for me. And I hope you can learn a lot through the lectures and tutorial by asking me the questions. Subject content will be adapted to the unforeseen circumstances. Any changes will be approved by the teaching committee and will be announced to students. Thank you very much for coming and hope to see you soon in class.